What's going on, Splatterheads? How are y'all doing today? How's it going? Hopefully going into your weekend. Hopefully this Friday is treating you excellent. And I know Splatter Talk Cinema hasn't been here in a while, and myself and Sin will be talking to you guys just to let you know where we've been, what we've been up to, and where we're gonna go moving forward. All I have to say is rest in peace, Rick. We love you. But Splatterheads, what we're going to be doing now, as you can tell from the background, we are going to be talking about the newest trailer that just came out for the Mortal Kombat 2 movie. We have been waiting for this. Mortal Kombat fans have been waiting for this. So we are going to get activated as we watch this trailer. So let's go ahead and head over to the split screen so we can get into the action. All right, Splatterheads, we are about to get into this. So if you are not subscribed to Splatter Talk Cinema, we are rebranding, we are moving forward, and what a better way to move forward than to show you this Mortal Kombat 2 trailer and get my reactions on it. So let's go ahead, press play, and get activated.
Uno mas.
You're Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
I love Citizen Cage. I was a kid.
Okay.
Thanks, man, I appreciate it.
They should do a reboot.
Ooh, he
Nobody
looked
wants
video
that.
game accurate.
Shit went out in the 90s.
Citizen Cage, done Cage Rage.
You have been chosen to
Raiden looks good this
not
time.
Crazy fans.
Woo! Raiden looks
How we
video
doing?
game accurate this time. Oh, we at the Sky Temple this time.
Where the hell
We
am
at the
I?
Sky Temple.
It's called
Kitana.
Mortal Kombat.
Get him, Kitana.
It's a fighting tournament.
Ooh, wee. Oh, Shao. General Shao. Ooh. Oh.
For the fate of your world. You dickheads in or what?
Techno. Ah, Cole Young.
I'm not some
Jade.
champion. I don't have transform.
Get him, Jade.
Or shoot lightning bolts.
Raiden looks good.
This shit's got nothing
Liu
to do with
Kang. Ooh, he getting Shao.
actor.
Ooh, Baraka.
I find you annoying.
Not the face.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Prepare for the next level. What was that? Sindel. Hey, Scorpion.
Become the hero. You were
Shao
meant to
looks
be.
badass.
All right, you big ugly fuck. It's showtime.
It's showtime. Oh, Beetlejuice. We in the nether realm. No! No! No!
Only the strong survive.
Woo-wee!
Are you shitting me? You don't have any powers? Just incredibly handsome.
Just incredibly handsome. Go ahead, Billy Butcher. October 24th. October 24th is when this Mortal Kombat hits theaters, and I could not be more excited. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna re-watch this trailer, and I'm gonna stop it, and I'm gonna show you guys just some different things from a Mortal Kombat nerd's perspective. Let's hit it again.
Uno mas.
All right, we have a weathered Johnny Cage at the bar. This shows you right off that Johnny Cage is washed up, that he's not the actor that he used to be, and the best thing about it is somebody recognizes him.
You're Johnny Cage. I
Ha.
love Citizen Cage.
I like that. I like that. And you look at that part. Let me go ahead and bring it back to Johnny Cage real quick. You look at that part. I was worried. I was worried about him. I was worried if he would pull off the Johnny Cage persona. I mean, I knew he could be a dick, you know, from The Boys. I knew he could be that. But my concern was the martial arts aspect. I didn't know. You know, we're going to see whenever this movie comes out. And his stunt double, I bet, works magic. But he is looking just like a video game accurate Johnny Cage. Let's move forward.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
They should do a reboot.
Look at him.
Nobody wants that. Shit went out in the 90s.
Look at Raiden. Look at Raiden. Raiden looks so video game accurate. That was one of the issues that I had with the first movie. Like, why doesn't Raiden look like Raiden from the video games? We've came from the 1995 movie where Raiden didn't even resemble the same orientation, let alone being video game accurate. But he looks very good right here.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen to fight. Tell me you're not some crazy fans. How are you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
Yeah. You see right there? Shows it right here with the New Line Cinema little title card. We are at the Sky Temple. We are at Raiden's Sky Temple right now. And if you don't know about the Sky Temple was heavily prominent in Mortal Kombat X and MKX. That's where you saw Fujin, that's where you saw Raiden, that's where you saw Boraicho. This is where the last of the game happened, at the Sky Temple. So let's continue to go.
Where the hell am I?
Kitana. I'm glad she returned for Sonya, but Kitana, let's go back to Kitana real quick. Kitana, we have seen the stills of this. This has been in promo things and magazines and everything. She looks great. She looks great as Kitana. Let's move forward.
It's called Mortal Kombat. It's a fighting.
I love that. I love that. He is such a fish out of water in this movie. And I'm going to talk about this a little later, but it really confuses me why the studio would have a Cole Young in the first movie when we have to actually address that in this movie. But let's continue.
Tournament. To the death.
Woo! He is getting rid of King Jared. He's getting rid of King Jared. I believe this is going to be at the beginning of the movie whenever they're taking over Edenia, when Outworld is conquering Edenia and they're killing Jared.
Fuck that.
Shao Kahn looks amazing. Right here. I believe that this is something like Black Panther. I believe this is an ancestral plane for Liu Kang. I don't think that Kung Lao is a revenant. I don't think they're going to be using him like that in this movie. What I feel Kung Lao represents is pretty much a spiritual training for Liu Kang. This is why this place looks so crazy. Why it looks straight out the video game is because I believe that Liu Kang is talking to Kung Lao on a spiritual, the astral plane like Black Panther. But let's go ahead and continue.
This is a war for the fate of your world. You dickhead dinner what?
There's Cole Young again. There's Cole Young. I know everybody in the Mortal Kombat fan base isn't a fan of Cole Young. Shoot, I'm not a fan of Cole Young. I like the actor, but as far as the role in Mortal Kombat, there was no need for a Cole Young. But let's go ahead and continue. And also, it showed Kano in that other frame. So I'm happy to see Kano back in this movie, but I do believe that this trailer is holding back a lot of stuff. But let's continue. Ooh, we got Jade. Jade bald head, but hey, you're looking spectacular. Glad that Jade is a part of the fold, but you can't have Jade the Katana and not have Melina. I hate the fact that they actually killed Melina off, and I know that death is nothing but a portal as far as Shang Tsung is concerned, but it wasn't right to see that character die as well as Goro. But Melina needs to be back in this, and if you are a fan of the video game, you know that in Shang Tsung's flesh pits, there are hundreds of clones of Kitana, that look like Melina. So Melina could be in this movie as well. Hopefully we see Melina and that sister aspect between Jade, Kitana, and Melina. But let's go ahead and continue.
I'm not some champion. I don't have
Jax.
transformer arms. Or shoot lightning.
Rated.
bolts. This shit's got nothing.
and you saw that actual right here. I believe that's Ludi Lin's Liu Kang. You see this fireball attacking Shao Kahn.
This shit's got nothing to do with me.
Look at that.
I'm an actor.
Look at Johnny. Ooh.
I find you.
Okay. This is where I have the issue. Splatterheads, this is where I have the issue, Mortal Kombat fans. We all know Baraka. Baraka is a menacing figure. He has been a menacing figure since Mortal Kombat 2, since his entrance into the Mortal Kombat franchise. But this look of Baraka, his mouth, I don't like it. His voice, I don't like it. If you play any of the Mortal Kombat games that actually has the backstories and the lore that can show you videos like the 3D era on, I'm not talking about the still images from like a Mortal Kombat 2, but I'm talking about actual voice actors. You will hear Baraka have a voice like, I find you annoying. Not, I find you annoying. No. We need to change this voice with Baraka. If y'all can go in and change that before October 24th, that would be amazing. Otherwise, you guys are very video game accurate. Please take care of this voice. And also, when he moves his mouth, it doesn't even really move. Like when he talks, it doesn't really move. That's another issue that I'm gonna have with this movie. I'm very picky when it comes to stuff like that. And I was actually talking to Sin, and I told him, I was like, Sin, this actually reminds me of From Dusk Till Dawn, the black guy that had the issue with Sex Machine, and he finally turned into a vampire, and his mouth was all wide over his face, but his little mouth was talking in the middle. I don't want to see that in this movie. If you cannot have his whole jaw talking, then what's the point? He should have a mask on. But please, before October 24th, fix Baraka. Hashtag fix Baraka. Let's continue.
You annoying.
Not the face.
Prepare. And I believe this right here is just a training montage between Jade and Kitana. For those who know Mortal Kombat, they know that Jade is the protector of Kitana, and she's pretty much sharpening her skills right now. Iron sharpens iron. Let's go. Okay, we got Sindel right here, but I want to go back real quick and show you, where is it? Right here. I don't, for the life of me, understand what this is. Is this left side Earth Realm, right side Outworld? Are these the tournaments that have been fought? And right now, Earth Realm's at 5, Outworld's at 5. My thing is this. Out of a best out of 10 tournament, how can both y'all get to 5 apiece? That just makes no sense to me. But if anything, I wish that these were the Kamidogu brought by the Mortal Kombat 3D era. If you don't know what the Kamidogu is, we could go in depth on that, but I know you don't want to see that during this video, so let's go ahead and continue. Sindel. Did y'all see how close those energy rings got to Sindel? Those energy rings coming from Sonya Blade getting shot at Sindel, and Sindel is fighting them off with her scream. This actually shows me that Sindel is going to be that character that they were portraying in Mortal Kombat 11, the character that was actually evil and was really Shao Kahn's wife, and not the character that was manipulated into being Shao Kahn's wife. There's a lot of lore with the Mortal Kombat franchise. That's why I love it so much. It's A Nightmare on Elm Street and Mortal Kombat. But let's continue.
It's time to become the hero.
Shao Kahn looks great.
Alright, you big ugly fuck.
Alright, I believe this right here is Shao Kahn, General Shao at this time, conquering Adania. I believe that this is him conquering Adania and making it a part of Outworld.
Ugly fuck. It's showtime.
It's showtime. Hey, we got Scorpion. Like when he landed right here, I didn't know who he was fighting. I understood that we were in the Nether Realm, but didn't know who he was fighting. But you could put 2 and 2 together if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. You know that it's Bihan. And you know who Bihan is after the death of the original Sub-Zero? Noob Saibot. The Get Over Here. In the original movie, in the first movie, the 2021 Mortal Kombat, the Get Over Here just sounded kind of wishy-washy to me. I knew it wasn't Ed Boon.
Get over here!
And for those that don't know, and if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you obviously know that Ed Boon voiced Scorpion in the first original game. So the Get Over Here or the Come Here is the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon's voice. And judging from this preview, it's Ed Boon's voice in the movie as well.
Get over here!
But let's continue. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. The emergence from the noobs, you know, pulling Noob Saibot, pulling that Shadow Warrior out of Noob Saibot. That was ridiculous. And the thing is, I know a lot of people are looking at this preview and saying that, oh no, it's the end of Noob Saibot. No, that's his shadow guy. That's the person that he can conjure up. He is a demon of the shadows. So he can conjure up that shadow and actually have multiple shadows attacking you. So I believe that this is one of those shadows that Scorpion is just splitting up the middle. Fatality. You know what I'm saying? So don't fret like this is the end, that they've showed the end of Noob Saibot, because they didn't. They didn't. And I believe that there's more people that this movie is included, but hasn't included in the preview. Let's keep going. Mortal Kombat 2.
Finish him!
Okay. The finish him. Shao Kahn yelling finish him. One thing that I don't like is to hear somebody do their lines, deliver their dialogue through a mask, because that doesn't sound good. If they want to go ahead, bring this into post-production, do some voiceovers so that this man's voice can be menacing. Kind of think of, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan and you've played Mortal Kombat in the recent years, think of Aaron Black in Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11. Listen to his voice. Listen to how pronounced his voice is, but having something cover his face.
I can buy one of those at that stall right over there.
For petty theft?
Remember where you are.
They need to go ahead and they need to go back in pre-production and re-record Shao Kahn's dialogue. But let's continue and see, this is another thing right here that's on the screen. You see Kung Lao's hat and you see Liu Kang, Ludi Lin fighting Kung Lao. I believe, like I said, this is the ancestral plane where Liu Kang is getting much needed reps, pretty much, between himself and Kung Lao. He's getting the training that he needs. I don't believe that this is a revenant. So let's go ahead and continue.
Are you shitting me? You don't have any pounds?
Just incredibly handsome.
Yeah. That's the cockiness that I love to see from Johnny Cage. Just incredibly handsome. And another thing, whenever you see Kano deliver that line, you don't have any powers. Let's see if I can get his face. You see right there on his right side of his face, he's obviously being captured by Noob Saibot, but the claw marks on the right side of his face, he got those from the original movie, you know, whenever Syzoth slashed his eye. But the thing is, I believe he has his metal eye in this movie. I believe wholeheartedly that Kano has his metal eye in this movie, and they just didn't want to show you that in this preview. Well, why not show us in the preview? Because they want to leave it for the movie, because seeing that metal eye, even though going into the movie last time, everybody, I bet you, was wondering, where's Kano's metal eye? Is he gonna get the metal eye during the movie? He didn't get it during the first movie. I believe he has it now, but they're just not showing it in the preview. But let's go ahead and go back to the regular screen so I can break down this Mortal Kombat stuff. Splatterheads, as I told you at the beginning of this video, I am a Mortal Kombat nerd. I have played Mortal Kombat ever since its inception back in 1992. I was 10 years old in the arcades, spending all the money that I had on Mortal Kombat. I remember my first fatality was Liu Kang, getting Liu Kang's non-lethal fatality down. Then it moved to Scorpion, then it moved to Raiden, and the hardest one to get in the original game was Sub-Zero. But there are things in the first Mortal Kombat movie that I have issue with. There are things that weren't representative of the video game in that movie. Let's say Natara. Natara, even though she was a prominent figure in the 3D era as far as getting Onaga back to power, she is important to the Mortal Kombat lore, but the original movie just killed him off like she wasn't nothing. Let's talk about Reiko, the general of the Outworld Army, second in command, and they just killed him off. He was nothing but a screaming brute. I don't want to see that in this movie. I don't want to see Noob Saibot being a screaming brute in this movie. If you have a character in this Mortal Kombat movie, allow that character to be the character from the video game and flesh out their backstory. These characters have backstories for a reason. It's not all about Johnny Cage and Liu Kang and Sonya Blade and Major Jackson Briggs. Every character in this Mortal Kombat movie, in Mortal Kombat lore, has a backstory. Make sure you flesh it out as best as you possibly can. And I know a lot of people talk about wanting to be more video game accurate. I believe the first movie in 2021 was video game accurate, but as far as the clothes and the design of the characters, they weren't. So I hope that this movie, judging from the preview and everything, this movie is going to be more video game accurate than its predecessor, and I cannot wait to see it. I swear, Splatterheads, I am going to have fun in this movie. I know that there's different movies coming out in October as well, like Return of the Living Dead, and I will be watching Return of the Living Dead. Sin will be watching Return of the Living Dead. But for a movie to come out to the theaters, you can rest assured that I will be first in line to see Mortal Kombat 2. But what about you? Are you gonna go see Mortal Kombat 2? Do you think that Mortal Kombat has anything to do with the horror genre? Y'all know how we do this. We always talk about it in the comment section. This was my take on the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. I am so psyched to see this movie. I am going to be the first in line with my popcorn and my drink ready to go, and I might see this movie more than one time. But how many times y'all gonna see it? Y'all let me know. But until then, this is your man Jay, representing Jay, Sin, and Rick from Splatter Talk Cinema. Love you guys. And I'm out of here.